Supporters and critics of Bolivia's former interim president face off just hours after her arrest. Jeanine Anez was detained in the early hours of Saturday morning before being flown to the capital, La Paz, and led into the back of a waiting police car. Arrested on charges of terrorism and sedition, she's accused of organizing a coup against the government back in 2019. Anez denies the claims. As well as Anez, 2 other former ministers from her administration were also detained. Government officials say authorities opened a probe into their actions back in December and deny using the investigation as a pretext to round up their opponents.
Serán las autoridades judiciales que continúen la investigación y determinen la situación jurídica de las personas que han sido aprehendidas, personas que habrían conspirado, personas que habrían realizado y cometido los delitos de sedición en nuestro país.
Her arrest ramps up the long-running feud between the leftist government and its right-wing opponents. Bolivia's current government accuses Jeanine Anez of ousting longtime leader Evo Morales from power after Morales was accused of stealing an election to win a 4th term. Anez held power for less than a year. Morales' socialist allies retook power in a landslide last October, paving the way for Evo Morales to make a triumphant return from exile a month later. But his party suffered a setback last week in local elections, losing control of the country's biggest cities.